Imagine if you aged 4 times faster than normal. For this boy, that was his reality. We start things off at a Halloween party where we meet Karen and Brian. Don't worry, she's pretty cool for a Karen. In the sidelines, 2 toxic ladies comment on Karen's rather plump appearance.
She's fat.
You know, now that I take a closer look, she is looking a little round. Suddenly, her belly begins to hurt and we soon realize she's pregnant. She calls her husband and friend over and the lot of them speed towards the hospital. They rush in, with their costumes and everything, declaring an emergency. Uh-oh, you gotta get past the metal detector, my guy. Nope, you're still covered in metal. Ah, screw it, I'm going in. And as for their friend,
no smoking in here.
He puts it out while apologizing to the nun. In the hospital room, the soon-to-be parents await their doctor. Karen is inconsolable, stating that it's too soon. This can't be happening yet. The doctor arrives and upon seeing the sonogram, confirms that this is a full-term pregnancy. Fact is, she's only in her first trimester. Nonetheless, the baby, Jack, is born. He undergoes a variety of frightening tests before the parents are let in on the news. Your son has ligma. What in the world is that? I'm just pulling your leg, but seriously, your son has a rare condition which causes him to age 4 times faster than normal. That can't be right. Oh, but it is. By the time your son is 10, he may very well appear 40. Cutting right to the chase, we fast forward 10 years where we meet a gang of boys spying on Jack's house. I heard there's a giant that lives here. Through the window, we can see Jack mysteriously looking on. Yeah, apparently he's our age, but he's homeschooled. Then, meet his teacher. Oh my god, that's Bill Cosby. Before all the news came out. Anyway, he drones on about history, or whatever, while Jack plays around with an eyeball and some slime. He chucks it at the boys, who are still staring at him. Ah, oh my god, where did this slime come from? Jack runs off, ashamed of his sin. Oh no, but it's okay. Bill is here to make it all better.
I'll bite it.
Keep your mouth away from me, Bill.
Look at this.
Oh, now you're in trouble, boy. Though, fortunately, nothing happens and we fast forward a bit to see some more boring studying. So yeah, basically, P is stored in the balls. Are you there, Jack? While Jack is physically seated, his mind is
outside.
We cut to him frolicking in the flowers while Bill chats with his parents. I really think your boy should go to public school.
He's got a 5 o'clock shadow.
True, that is quite the predicament. Nonetheless, the parents think it over. At night, Jack runs around with his mom before they have a heart-to-heart about his condition.
Mom, am I a giant?
No. Then why can't I go to school? Sensing the pain in her son, Karen decides it's time for a change. The next morning, Jack wakes up late. That's right, today's his first day at school. He shaves, as any normal 10-year-old would, then embarks on his journey. Alrighty, Jack, are you ready to meet your class?
Yes.
A little louder. Yes! Damn. The man introduces Jack to the class, but he's too shy. Eventually, he mans up and greets his baddie of a teacher, Miss Marquez. Meanwhile, the class is shook. He looks like my dad, but hairier. Miss Marquez invites everyone to get their questions out of the way now. Unfortunately, everyone is much too shy as they're in the presence of a giant. Okay, I'll ask. What's your birthday?
September 12th.
1902.
Ha, got him. Okay, what foods do you hate?
Broccoli.
Wow, you know what? We all hate broccoli too. He's one of us. Moving on, Jack gets seated in the back, or at least tries to. Good man? Poor kid. At recess, Jack hangs out all by his lonesome while kids stare at him. I wonder why. Then, the gang from earlier glances at him before one of the boys, Lewis, shows him the eye. This puts a smile on Jack's face. Though, the moment is cut short when a rival gang of boys challenges them to a basketball match. Alone again, but not for long.
Ow.
These nosy girls poke and prod at Jack, questioning his real age. He's a freak. To make matters worse, when a basketball lands near him, the boys don't want it back, fearing it to be contaminated. After school and at home, Jack feels a little boxed in, literally. His mom tries to cheer him up with some chocolate pudding, but Jack refuses. To take his mind off things, Jack bucks around before his dad attempts to console him. You know, son, I remember the first time you got on a bike. Now look at you, riding like a pro. Yeah, school's the same. It takes time. Hey dad, could we get a basketball hoop? Speaking of which, the next day at school, Lewis invites Jack over for a game. Okay, just stand here with your hands up.
Hello?
A for effort, I guess.
Move your feet.
My feet? Okay, I got it. Moving my feet, moving my feet. Man, you've got to do better than that. After a little while, he does, managing to block a score and land one of his own. Miss Marquez looks on, barely able to contain her excitement. After recess, she even praises him.
Change your name from Jack to Shaq.
Ha, good one. Later, Jack chats with Lewis. Hey man, I need you to pretend to be the principal and tell my mom I've been a good boy. Well, what? Okay, I guess I can do that. Then, his absolute stunner of a mother pulls up. Jack can barely contain himself. Keep those eyes up, buddy. So, how's Lewis been doing? Oh, just wonderful. He's the smartest kid in the whole wide world. Lewis looks back, giving a nod of approval. Suddenly, things take a naughty turn. Those are bad for you.
Since when is being bad? Bad.
Uh-oh. Lewis knows exactly where this is going. Why don't you take my number? Maybe we can have a drink sometime. Once she leaves, the boys let out an excited sigh of relief. Hey, you're not too bad, Jack. Maybe we can hang out this weekend. Sure, I mean, if I'm not already busy with your mom. Behave, Jack. After school, an elated Jack rushes home. He hits up his pops and shares the great news. I got to play basketball. They picked me.
Yeah, not just because I'm humongous, because I'm real good.
We cut to Lewis paying a visit to Jack's house. What the? Oh, I almost forgot this is a Marvel movie. Just kidding. Hey, can Jack come to my sleepover with the boys? Maybe. You know, we had plans.
Hi, Mom.
Zam! That boy excited. I wonder why. Back at Lewis's place, they climb up his treehouse. Okay guys, I brought Jack with me.
You brought the freak?
Look, don't call him that. He's cool. Plus, he brought us the comic books. Oh, that's why he was excited. You know, the type of comic books kids can't normally buy.
Think our moms look like that?
You might want to ask Jack, because apparently he's a soon-to-be expert on all matters regarding your mom. Instead, they cook him up a delicious initiation meal. As long as he takes a bite, he's officially part of the gang. Ugh, that's nasty.
Wow, not bad.
Oh, okay. Later, we get a look at Jack running some errands for the boys. Ooh, I want that, and a lollipop, and some chocolate, and, one of those comics, please.
10-4, we have liftoff. I have the penthouse.
One day, at the treehouse, Jack decides to bring along a friend. Oh god, no, not you. Not the kids. Then, things take a randomly dark turn.
Afraid, boys, you wouldn't want that to happen. Some of my parts are rotten.
Wait, is this a documentary? Oh, never mind. They're actually talking about passing gas. No joke. Still creepy, though. Anyway, they have Bill go through the same initiation process before, the treehouse collapses. Yeah, turns out it wasn't designed to hold two fully grown chunky boys. After, we cut to school where a girl is talking about what she wants to be when she grows up. I want to be married when I'm 28. Oddly specific, but okay. Meanwhile, after some quick maths, Jack realizes he'll be long gone by the time he's that age. Dark. Once class is over, Jack asks out Miss Marquez to the upcoming school dance. You're the only girl that looks my age. Suddenly, yikes. I'm sorry, Jackie. It would be inappropriate. Okay, I'm fine. Jack runs off, but due to his achy heart, collapses by the stairs. Fortunately, Lewis spots him and calls for help. At the hospital, the doctor notes that Jack's body is working overtime due to his accelerated aging. Fearing for her son's safety, Karen decides to pull Jack out of school. What about my friends? A devastated Jack runs off before finding his father. They embrace while his mom watches on with tears in her eyes. That night, in an effort to get his mind off things, Jack visits a club that Lewis's mom told him about.
Hey, watch it.
Cool your jets, pal. Things are quite awkward for poor Jackie at first. But this guy, we'll call him Jeff, eases him into the experience. After a few drinks, they're practically best buds. They bond over being boomers before, whoa, Lewis's mom pulls up. Lewis's mom has got it going on. Jack walks up and makes his move. Very smooth. She invites him to dance and Jeff is shook. At the dance floor, Jack carefully mimics the moves of others and it's working phenomenally. Then, they kiss, but Jack backs off.
You're Louis' mom.
She assures him it's okay and comes in strong. Again with you? What's your problem, pal? Uh-oh, looks like we've got a real tough guy here. The man spews venomous words and Jack counters with some grade school level insults. Your mouth smells like butt.
Get that from Lewis? He always says that.
Mr. Tough Guy laughs along and everything is seemingly okay before. And we're in jail now. But it's okay, his mommy girlfriend comes in clutch. Then she takes him home and notes that he has such young eyes, just like Lewis. 2 weeks later, we cut to his pals waiting outside his house for him. Bill arrives and heads to Jack's room, while his mom shares that he hasn't left it in 2 weeks. I think he's realizing how fragile his life really is. Maybe you can help. Bill suggests sending Jack back to school, but she declines, fearing for his health. Bill does what he can, but Jack isn't interested in learning anymore. What's the point if my life is going to be over anyway? Bill compares Jack to a shooting star. Short-lived and rare, but remarkably special. I just want to be regular.
You'll never be regular. You're spectacular.
Aw, that's sweet. Meanwhile, Lewis plots to get Jack to come outside. He coordinates with all the kids to visit his house one by one. Jack looks on from his window, but is too depressed to come out. Eventually, there's a whole party going on outside his house, and yet still, he doesn't come out. Jack dons an oxygen mask and cries while the kids call out for him. The reality of aging is hitting him hard. However, one day, he snaps out of it, deciding to go back to school. Fortunately, his mother lets him. Meanwhile, at school, Lewis is giving a presentation about what he wants to be when he grows up. He dedicates the speech to his best friend, Jack, praising him for his youthful wonder and kind heart. Before the speech concludes, Jack arrives, excited as can be. Everyone is elated to see him, and he takes his seat to listen to the rest of Lewis's tearjerker of a speech. Fast forward 7 years later, and the boys are all grown up. Looks like Lewis's mom has still got it going on. Jack and his family arrive, and we spot a new addition, a little sister. Seems this is a high school graduation ceremony. As this year's valedictorian, Jack is brought up to give a speech. He inspires everyone not to look to the past or the future, but to instead live in the moment, cherishing the present. Though his life will end up being a short one, he made it spectacular.
I made it, Mom. I'm a grown-up.
Our story ends with Old Man Jack heading out with the boys for another adventure. Talk about growing up too fast, am I right?